In Luke 22 it says, "Now the feast of unleavened bread called the Passover was approaching, and the chief priests and the teachers of the law were looking for some way to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. Then Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, one of the 12, and Judas went to the chief priests and the officers of the temple guard and discussed with them how he might betray Jesus. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. He consented and watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present." I don't know how you're feeling at this point in time. We're in Holy Week and the expectation is that Easter's coming, that we can enjoy eggs and time with our family. And yet we're in this really strange place. Judas was in a strange place. He had been one of Jesus' disciples. He had walked with the Master. He had heard what Jesus had said. And yet he decides to betray him. His expectations and his actions were totally different. The situation he put himself in. I'm sat in my garden in what should be my office, but you will notice that there is a complete lack of walls. 2 days before, after closed down, my office was stuck in Wales. So I'm here in the garden, in the sun, thank God. But I was wanting to be in my space that would be my space with God, to get things organised, to enjoy my sabbatical. And yet where am I? Most of the time I'm in church, because the food bank is expanding and I'm part of that team. I am in a stressful situation rather than in a calm situation. My expectations for 6 months with me and God haven't materialised. I can choose to do what Judas did, and I can take matters into my own hands, or I can rely on God. I can trust that he knows what is best, that all this is planned for his purpose and his season. We have a choice to make. We can rely on God, or we can rely on ourselves. I don't know what it is that you might have expected for this Easter. I don't know what it is you've hoped for this summer. Retreats have been cancelled for me. Times I was really looking forward to meet with friends. I can get angry and upset, or I can lean into God and say, so what are you going to bring out instead of this? However you feel this morning, just ask you to check in with yourselves and then check in with God and see what he wants you to feel and do and say, rather than what you want to do and feel and say.